What's up, E39 Source? This is Nolan with my introduction for my 2003 530i Sport Package in Sterling Gray. One of my favorite colors. Anthracite is my all-time favorite color, but couldn't pass up this car. I got this actually 3 summers ago. It is now, including this summer, but I got it in the summer of 2016. I bought it July 27th. I drove it home from Portsmouth, New Hampshire. It spent 12 years, it's an 03, it spent 12 years in San Diego, and I actually had the windshield replaced, but down in this corner, the old windshield had the BMW preferred customer of San Diego. So I spent 12 years there. 2015, the owner I bought it from bought it off of his aunt and drove it across the country with no hiccups to Portsmouth, New Hampshire, where he had it for about 4 or 5 months. It was his wife's car to get to work. Had about 140,000 miles when I bought it. I think we're at around 155 now. It's my daily driver. I drive it every day. I've been waiting to do this video. I washed it yesterday, but as you can see, it's already covered in pollen because that's how it is around here. My allergies are god-awful. I can barely even speak, but so came completely stock. Some things I did. The first thing I did was I bought some new to me Xenon Hella OEM headlights. Got them off a guy that had an 03M Sport in black, and he had gotten aftermarket, I think the DJ Auto or whatever they are, headlights for his. So I scooped those up. Original's the best, nothing's better than that. My other ones were kind of, they had yellow and pollen on the inside, and they were a little wet, and they were actually, the seal was broken up here on the driver's side, was bad. But first thing I did is upgraded the headlights. Then that winter after I bought it, I just got the black kidney grills because I actually think that looks really good on the Sterling Gray. Obviously it's not perfect. You guys can see I've got some chips from, that's actually just pollen, but some chips here. You know, just it's a daily driver, so I actually drive it 200 miles to school in Connecticut, about probably 5 times a year, probably more, back and forth. So that's where the majority of my miles come from. It's pretty much a highway car. So yeah, right now I've got the winter tires on. This set of tires actually came with the car, which was a plus. So they're on, I believe these are style 42. I might be wrong. I get them confused sometimes, but so what I did last summer was I found an OEM M Sport bumper from the factory, $800. I put that on, and the paint match is good. I like it, but I mean, the fitment is just about there. I mean, it feels like there's this little gap. I don't know if it's tabs or something, but I mean, it's there, but you know, for an $800 OEM bumper, it could be better, but I could have that fixed. I just had a body shop guy near me do it, that my dad knows. He knows him, and he's great with body work, but he hasn't done bumpers in a while for a BMW. And this is actually a M Sport bumper from eBay. I think it was $190, $200, and the fitment on this is actually really good. There's none of that waviness in the back. Lines up all really well. Both sides are right there. I'm really happy with that, actually. That was a steal. Just some things. I put this Ultimate Class sticker on the car. It's a great company. I have some knickknacks of it. I just like their stuff, and it actually is the exact same color as my car, so I thought it looked really cool. I'm not big on putting a bunch of stickers on the car and everything. I like it OEM. Actually, when I did the bumper too, I did the muffler delete for the 530. You know, I don't want it to sound rice and drone on the highway and everything, but I did want a nice looking tip sticking out. So I got the Vibrant 1331 tips. They're 3 inches, both of them. I like them, look nice and big and sporty like that. I think it's really cool. yeah, this is all the same. This is actually very bothersome. This happened yesterday when I was washing my car. I was drying it with a backpack leaf blower, and obviously I tried not to get too close, but it was already peeling a little bit. I replaced the one on the hood already, but this one was on its way out, and this stuff, as you can see, just started flying everywhere when I hit it with the backpack leaf blower. So I was drying my car, but you know what happens. I already have a new one in the mail, so I'm not too worried about it. Just pop that off with a plastic. I put this on last summer as well, because I think if it has a M Sport bumper, it's got to have that on it. I think it looks good. I got that from a guy in Maryland, Adam something. He parts out M5s for a living, so that came right off a Sterling M5. Perfect match, obviously same color. There's absolutely no rust on the car. As I said, it was in San Diego for 12 years, and it's just got to the East Coast when I bought it, pretty much probably 4 or 5 months before I bought it. Let's see if this is open. Yep. As you can see, no gas cap rust or anything. If you want to be picky, you can say that, sure, that's the only rust I have on my car. I wouldn't even count that as rust. I don't know how you can prevent that when, you know, it's a daily driver. I don't like to drive it in the winter. I barely drive it at school because I don't want to drive it in the salt and everything, but every time I drive it in the salt, I always go right to the car wash. I spend probably $100 on the car wash in the winter every week, just because, you know, I'm obsessed with not it. I don't want, you know, some of this stuff getting rusted or anything, which it isn't, and I want to keep it that way. I take really good care of this car. This is my baby. Back seats, I don't think anyone sat in. It was a lady's car in San Diego, and then it was the guy's wife's car going to work that I bought it off of, and they were a younger couple, but it stayed in his family the whole time. It was, I think, 2 owners, maybe a third. No, it was 2 owners. It was his aunt and his wife, or technically him, but he gave it to his wife, so I'm the 3rd owner. I don't think anyone sat in the back, and I pretty much keep it that way. Kind of a prick. I don't let my friends ride in the back of my car or anything, but that's how it goes. For the front, obviously it's been cleaner. As I said, just got home from college, so this is as dirty as it gets. This seat needs some work for sure. I'm gonna take these out anyway in a week or 2. I gotta fix a seat twist on both of them. That kind of sucks, but yeah, that's the only imperfection in the whole interior. It's just dry stitching from being in the sun all the time. That's why I keep the window shades up on both sides, just because, you know, the sun really beats on this thing. I try to keep it in the shade. Yeah, so this is as dirty as the interior is going to be. I haven't had a chance to detail it yet. Kind of bothers me. I don't let it get dirty. I'm obsessive about it, and I clean and clean. I'll sit in it here. Need the AC on, it's hot today. Okay, so as you can see, it's pretty nice. I started losing the pixels this year a little bit. I don't know what I'm gonna do about that, if I'll send this out to get redone, or if I'll put the M5, original M5 unit in. There's no way I'm doing aftermarket. I'm not, you know, about stuff like that. And then, as I say that, you're looking at my crazy steering wheel. I actually got this from a guy that hand does them in Ukraine, AZA Auto Wheel. He's on Instagram, is where I found him. He does a great job. This is like immaculate stitching, amazing quality. I don't know if that focuses, if you guys can see, but I mean, he does custom. He'll do whatever you guys want. He'll do flat top, whatever, but I'm thinking maybe I shouldn't have gotten this stripe. I don't know if I like it that much. I like the original look. I like how it's square. I didn't love it at first. I kept my original wheel, which was already the sport wheel, because it was a 03 sport package, so it already came with a round wheel. My wheel was just had the nasty wear up here, I think from people, you know, holding it like that, but I just got sick of it. I wanted my car to be perfect, and I dropped like $400 on this thing, so I mean, but it's well worth it in my opinion. I saved the old one in case I ever get sick of this and the look, but it, you know, it looks pretty sporty, and I think it's cool. It's a little update to the car. But one thing I did yesterday actually took me longer than I thought was I removed the rubber pedals and I drilled in these metal M Sport pedals here. They're just what, 40 bucks on eBay or something like that, but you guys can hate on it if you want. I would even like them without the M logo. I don't want M logos all over my car. It's just a 530 Sport package. Yes, it came with the M suspension and some other things like the steering wheel, but you know, I don't want to just, you know, I'm not putting like M logos here and stuff. That's embarrassing. So I would like it like that too. What I wanted, I just wanted a cool, clean looking pedals. I like the metal pedals, they look cool. And yeah, so that's the interior there. Winter tires are coming off Tuesday. They shouldn't even be on right now. I will show you what I have. If you know your BMWs, these are my wheels. 245, 35, 19. Yokohama S-Drives going on Tuesday, but this is the real goodie here. I don't know if you guys can see that. If you know what these are, you know what they are. They're Racing Dynamic RD2s. Never taken out of the box. All the center caps are there. These are the 19 by 8.5 square set. The offset's 15, I believe, on all four. I know that's upside down. I'm sorry, can't do much about that right now, but those are going on Tuesday. 19 by 8.5 square set with 245 35s all around. That's coming in the mail. That's gonna be fixed. My girlfriend got me this license plate frame. I actually really like it. I know, again, I said I don't like M logos all over the car, but she got me that, and I think it looks really good with the car. I mean, I'm not saying this is an M5 by putting that, but that's just a license plate frame. I think it looks pretty good. Again, you guys probably have seen my brother's car on the channel here, the Baritz 540 6-speed. He's got the Racing Dynamic 18-inch. He has the staggered setup in 18s. He's got 18 by 8.5, 18 by 9.5. Right now he's got the 8.5s on the back. His 9.5s are in getting tires, and they're going to be installed on the car later than mine, I think Thursday next week, and mine will be Tuesday. So these are going to go up front. He just wanted to put these on, obviously, because they look amazing on these cars. But yeah, let me know if you guys want to know anything else about the car. Again, these are the brothers here. I think they look amazing. I don't know, let me know what you guys think. He obviously just put the new headlights in, but he's had a few videos on the channel already. This is my introduction for my 530i Sport Package 2003. M Sport suspension, everything. It's all original besides what I showed you guys, what I did. I would show you guys the hood right now, but it's probably dirty underneath the hood, because again, I just got back from college after being there all year and not being able to take care of my car. Kind of broke my heart all year, but I'll clean it up. I'll put days into it once I have the time in the next few days. So yep, he is a V8 ventriloquist. You guys have definitely seen it before, but these are the two cars here. I do have one thing that I mentioned, forgot to mention here, is there's a dent on the hood, which kind of pisses me off. This is how the car came. The guy said when he brought it, he had it for 4 months in Portsmouth, New Hampshire, and one of the storms there was parked in the driveway and a small branch fell on the hood. So I'm looking to get that out this summer if I can. If not, I might have to get a new hood, which I wouldn't mind, to get rid of some of this chipping here. I just don't want it to look mismatched, you know. I don't want the hood to be slightly different color than this, because, you know, this car's been out in the sun, and maybe another one that I get the hood from hasn't been. So I want it to match. I'm gonna try to get that out. I'm not exactly sure how. Maybe a dent guy or something, but I showed him pictures last summer and he said it's 50-50 whether it comes out. So okay, well, that's it for now, guys. I'll post updates when I get the RD2s on there. I'm excited to see what those look like. Thank you.